What's good, everybody? Welcome into your daily sports betting show of record. We call it the Early Edge. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. I am the coach. And I tell you what, sometimes you got to find the silver linings in a rather ho-hum day. We were 6-5. We won more than we lost, but we're not satisfied with that. Never satisfied with the 6-5 day. But a lot of good things happened within that 6-5 day. So remember, you need to follow us at YouTube. Subscribe, notifications, so much content, brand new golf show coming in your feed right here this morning. We get you ready for the Rocket Mortgage Classic. But I got to bring the stars of the show because I got a little housekeeping I got to handle before we get into our board today. We made history. We made history today. For the first time in the history of the show, M Squared, you gave out a play yesterday that cashed today right before the show. How good do you feel about that?
I feel great. That was the one play that, might felt a little nervous about opening round here at Wimbledon, minus 115. Market did move it to minus 125 for us there, but feels great. I had it in a parlay as well. So that was definitely the most important leg of that parlay. Feeling really good this morning.
Oh, it's nice. I woke up this morning and my total in my account is higher than I thought it should be. And I was like, damn, M Squared took care of us. Yes, he did. Now, because of that win, and all of his other wins, because he went perfect yesterday, we're changing a life. That's right. Year-long subscription given away right now, right here. At Artie Loves Golf. Love that handle. At Artie Loves Golf. Greg will reach out to you on social media, give you all the details on how you're going to cash in and be a part of the SportsLine family. Now, other housekeeping I got to handle today. As many of you know, we had a big time, and I mean a big-time SportsLine showdown bet in the Hawks and the Bucks. And last night, Trae Young out of the game. The bet's still going. There's no way the Hawks can win a second game. Oh, but they did. We've got Venmos being sent back and forth. The Maestro, look at that. The Maestro. Greg put the Maestro's face on Shaq's body, which might be the best one you've ever done, Greg. This might be the best one you've ever done. Maestro, the floor is yours. You win the bet. J Smooth and M Squared have to send you cash. How do you feel?
How sweet it is, Coach. I just happened to find this shirt in my closet today. If you're watching on YouTube, and sorry, I was busy. I was just getting the Venmo details over to Mike and Justin. No, it was great. And it was, they were great sports about it, and, crazy series so far. It was just kind of sweet for me because, as I've said before, I used to cover high school sports, used to cover college sports. I covered Lewis Williams as a high school phenom in Atlanta, and to see what he did and to see, he's the same guy, that confidence.
They needed it. They needed him.
Bogey said when we saw Lou was starting, it gave a jolt because there's never any doubt with him. Whether he goes 2 for 12 with 8 turnovers or whether he does what he did last night, 21-8, 7-9, getting the guys involved early. That's Lou Williams. So,
man, I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for us. We love whenever we have a showdown bet on the show. But this was extra fun for me for whatever reason. I loved it. But now that whole entire series has changed. What is the health of Giannis going to be moving forward? That knee injury, the entire silence of the arena was deafening. So now it's 2-2. They go back to Milwaukee, and I have no doubt we'll have some plays on Game 5 coming up tomorrow. But that was a ton of fun. And we know Mikey and Jay Smooth will send that money over ASAP. That's what they do.
Already sent.
Boom!
I sent it on the show. You got that notification now, Larry.
Impressive.
That's what we do. So at home, if you're doing a showdown bet, you got to pay right away. That's the way it's done. All right, here we go. Let's jump into our board. We got a lot to get to. Don't forget, if you're not following SportsLine right now, use the promo code EDGE, and you can have 30 days for free. Try it out. All the cappers, all analysis, everything for free for 30 days if you're not already a SportsLine member. All right, we got 2 plays today from the site. We're going to go baseball. Matty Severance, Jay Smooth, they're on the Rockies on the money line, minus 145 over the Pirates at the 3:10 first pitch. I won't get into all the details. We'll talk about it in the afternoon show, but just play the Rockies money line. Then we're going to go under Lightning's Canadians, under 5, the total. Now, the total cash for us in game number 1, over 5. We think today, Carey Price and that defense will settle down just a little bit. There were 3 goals scored in the third period of game 1. We don't believe that'll happen again today. So Matty Severance, John Bowman, they're both on the Lightnings and the Canadians under 5, 8 Eastern, puck drops. All right, it's Wednesday. That means we've got more golf tomorrow. But today, we got to focus. And I'm focused on this right here, right now. M squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, Coach, we're going to go to Major League Baseball, going to the Chicago White Sox. I'm going to take them on the run line, -1.5, coming back +145. There's still a model edge on the money line if you want to grab that, probably hovering around 118, 125. Would grab it before -130 if you can, but my play is going to be on the run line, coming back at +145. Dylan Cease, Bailey, Ober on the mound. Ober got crushed in his last start, and looking at some of his numbers, he's really, really struggled, and it makes sense that he got crushed. This is a lineup that it makes sense that he would get crushed against as well. Either way, he's not pitching really past the 4th inning in any scenario here, so love this spot for the White Sox. Dylan Cease on the mound. He has had a lot of bad luck in terms of batted ball luck so far this year. You look at his expected numbers, better than league average, 296. The expected slugging is what I really want to focus on, 376. Much better than some of these guys we're seeing +4 or 0.450 to 0.500. Much better there. So expect some of that regression in his direction here. Love the White Sox -1.5, +145.
And before any of you tweet at us, yes, Mikey is going to be giving away more Wimbledon picks as we get into the later rounds. We discussed it today before the show. Don't tweet at us. They will be coming. Follow him on social media. Turn on the notifications. That's all we can do for you. We can't do any more. All right, Zack Attack. Yesterday, you had the Mets. When they were down 3-0, it didn't look so great. But they come back, score 4 straight, cash a plus ticket. And today, let's go back to the well. The floor is yours, sir.
All right, Coach, the game between the Clippers and Suns, I'm going to take the Suns money line. Look at the last 4 games of this series. The Clippers have been the better team, but they haven't been able to gain in the series because of their execution down the stretch. I don't think anything's going to change in terms of the Suns' offense. They may continue to struggle, but I like them to win on the defensive end of the floor. Paul George is not going to shoot 75% again, and they'll find a way to limit Marcus Morris and DeMarcus Cousins. I'll take the Suns money line to close out the series. And then on the diamond, I'm going right back to yesterday's game with the Mets as an underdog, +143. The Braves let that one get away, as you mentioned, Coach. They should have won that game, but the Mets came back in the 7th inning, scored all their runs, then won 4-3. And I look at Max Fried. He's had a pattern. His last 6 starts, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. I see that pattern continuing today, and the Mets winning this game with their bullpen.
Mr. Zigzag, they call him the Zack Attack. Mr. Zigzag. I like it. Mets +143. All right. We know this man's already richer today before the show even starts. So, of course, he's going to have a big old fat smile on his face. But what is he playing today? Time to, well, we're not propping it like it's hot yet. We will this afternoon. But right now, Maestro, it's all yours.
All right. Thanks, Coach. So far, just one play in baseball. I'm going to ride it with the Blue Jays. They've won 8 out of 9. They're hosting the Mariners. They won 9-3 last night. The Mariners are a great story, 41-39, but they're a -49 run differential. They're very fortunate to have that record. They're 6 games under on the road. It's a matchup of lefties. Sheffield has a 6.39 road ERA. The Jays are 7th in OPS against lefties. Seattle is 28th. I just think the Jays are hot. This lineup is stacked, and I think they're going to do it again. I'm going to lay 1.5, which brings the price down to -125.
Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Don't forget, we're going to be discussing all of these plays on Early Edge Live this afternoon. And today it's me, M Squared, J Smooth, and Zack Attack. Today at 5 Eastern Time. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, and you'll know exactly when we start. All right, we are up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap. Gregor, thank you very much. All right, M Squared, just one play so far. White Sox run line +145. He also says he felt comfortable with the money line as well. It's in the 120 to 130 range currently. Then Zack Attack, 2 plays so far. Mets money line +143. That looks nice and tasty. And then the Suns, pick 'em. So basically, money line spread, it's the same thing. Pick 'em. I cannot believe it's this number. I love this number and love the Suns to close it out tonight. Then the Maestro. He is on the Blue Jays on the run line, -125, -1.5. And then the gem. Oh, excuse me, from the SportsLine, sorry. Rockies money line and Lightning Canadians under 5. Then the gem looks a little something like this. White Sox money line, Suns money line, Lightning money line. You put it all together. plus 403. I love when the jeweler's gym looks like that. I love a money line play. All right. It's Wednesday. We feel good. We're picking ourselves up. Great attitude. 7 days a week. Sometimes you got to refocus. We are refocused today. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets. Don't forget about the golf-only episode in your feed right now. Straight to the pay window. For M Squared, for Zack Attack, for the Maestro counting his cash, and Greg, don't call him Gary, our producer. I am the coach. We'll see you 5 Eastern time for Early Edge Live. The only place, though, for your early edge is right here. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.